Welcome to another reading. So today we will be finding out what it is that you have to release, either from your life or within yourself. Maybe it's your thoughts or something physical in your environment or people. So we will see what the cards have to say. I'm hearing tension. Releasing tension from your body, something that is weighing you down, keeping you stressful. It could be ideas or overthinking that you do which weighs you down. It could actually be a stressful situation. Upskill, work, career, crossroads. So this could be work related for some people. For some of you, they're saying quit the job, because you've known deep down that whatever the job is, it's like it hasn't been worth the money. Even if the money is good, it's like you feel that it's draining your soul more than a typical job would. So they're telling you like it's not worth it. And I'm saying this only for the people that know, that had a feeling that this isn't right. It feels like releasing energy. It's telling you that you have stagnant or rigid energy inside of you, and your body can't move, like the lymphatic system and things like that. It's like it's blocked and it can't move, even like maybe your nerves. And it's telling you that you have to release this tension. So that could actually be through movement. It could be through exercise, working out, dancing, swimming, running. Something that works out your entire system to get your blood pumping, to calm your nerves, right? So you want movement. Especially if you've been working at a job where you're constantly just sitting down, for example, like office work or something, and you have those fluorescent lights and you're always in the same position and everything. It's like your muscles need to be worked out. And the more you are in this position, your muscles weaken. You get more tension. Things aren't flowing as it should be. You have protection. Okay, first thing I'm getting is control. You need to release the control. It's like you need to learn to delegate. You need to learn to also protect your energy. Maybe you've been allowing others too much into your energy, and it's been like weighing you down, especially if you're an introvert or if you get really tired from socializing quickly. It's like it's telling you to protect your energy and see people in smaller increments. Takes, days or weeks, whatever, in between seeing others, if that helps you. But with Anubis's stance here, it just feels like you're guarded. It's having to let go that sort of guard and control. Because some of you guys may be too guarded, where you're not allowing opportunities or the right people to reach you because you have a wall around you. So it's like you need to know the balance between protecting your energy, but at the same time being open to the good things in life, the good things that need to reach you. Okay, you need to release things from your home. It says organization with the Jade Emperor. Again, this theme of purging keeps coming up. Some of you may be constantly hearing it, but you're not doing the work. You need to purge. Everything that does not benefit your higher good, your future, you need to purge it. If you find yourself that you are different from how you used to be a few years ago, even maybe your style has changed, get rid of the clothes, like sell them or donate them to, to release what doesn't serve you anymore. You need to look through every drawer, every shelf, every closet that you have and just purge, release. Even your social media, old blurry pictures or messages in your message center, right? Like conversations you don't need anymore that have stopped and ended, delete that. Remove, accounts that are fake or bots or whatever. Even if your numbers of followers drop, at least you will have actual people, real people. Because numbers don't mean anything if no one cares to engage or watch or whatever. The engagement is what counts, not your follower count, right? So remove, purge, cleanse. Okay, communication. You need to release something with words. Okay, it's like you've been bottling something up possibly for years. Maybe you have been holding back your real emotions about how someone is making you feel, whether good or bad, right? Maybe for some of you it will be like um, toxic friends or something, and maybe they're making like passive sort of jabs at you where they frame it as a joke, but it stings you, right? And you don't say anything, you sort of just shrug it off. But the thing is, like, that hurt is bottling up. So let them know that it hurts you. Let them know that it's not funny to you, right? Or if you live with someone or work with someone that is belittling you or not taking your words seriously, or, speak up. If you think you're worthy of a promotion, speak up. Tell your boss, it's like I've been working here, X amount of years or whatever, and I've been putting all this work in. I feel like, I deserve a promotion or a raise or whatever it is. Like, speak up. On the flip side of this, if you feel something strongly towards someone, speak up and tell them. Some people may be second guessing how you even feel about them. Maybe they feel like they're not worthy, or that you don't really think much of them, um, or maybe they think that you're out of their league or something. Speak up and tell them. It's like you need to release whatever this is. The more you practice using your throat chakra, the stronger it becomes, the easier the words flow, the better your speech becomes, and you'll be able to express yourself better. So you need to communicate, you need to release the words. Okay, especially if you have gone through some sort of trauma, you need to voice it out. Call it out for what it is. Tell someone about it, someone you trust, someone that will give you the comfort and the love that you need. And if you don't have anyone like that, maybe see a counselor, a therapist, or someone. but that needs to come out. Even practice saying it, like record yourself and talk to yourself about it. You can delete it later, but at least talk it out and watch the video or hear the audio and hear yourself saying it. Pretend it's someone else that's saying it. It will be emotional, it will be heartbreaking at times, but you need to release your words. You got sexual arts. So the first thing that I heard is sexual liberation. And if done correctly, sex itself can be powerful and transformative, as long as it does not come from a place of lust, of greed, of ego, of control. Okay? If both partners are on the same page and there's love, there's chemistry on all three levels, meaning physical attraction, mental connection, and spiritual bond. When all three are met, you will then achieve sexual liberation, because then it's not performative, it's not pretending that you orgasmed, it's not trying to make someone feel better. It's about two people taking the time, that slow burn energy, of actually making the other feel good. So not about taking for the self, but trying to pleasure the other person. Seeing the way they gasp, they moan, their body twitches or jerks, or just, and being aroused by them being aroused. Because they in turn also then do things to you, and it's like a dance of give and take, right? So liberating yourself, but finding the right person to do it with. It's not about wasting your seed on just anyone. It's not about spreading your legs for anyone. It's about the right connection with a person that has the right combination of things that makes you guys compatible. Matching each other's vibe, being on the same page, having the same outlook for religion, politics, the future, how you'd raise your kids together. Ooh, releasing pride. So you have to release the ego and let go of it, the toxic form of ego, because there is a level of ego that is still healthy to have, but we're talking about the toxic pride. Okay, things that keep you back, things that make you in that controlled sort of energy, the needing to be right, the needing to be the best, right? You have to let go of that pride. You need to humble yourself more. Because all these things that you are holding on to is what is keeping you back from your full potential, from having that life that you dream of. Dreams. I'm hearing releasing like the fantasies in your mind. Right? You know how some people dream big, but like the dream is, it's a little unrealistic. The daydreams, the fantasies, and it's like you have to let go. also, being a number 3, a number of creativity, it feels like it's also telling you that you need to release your creative expression. So stop having doubts and just create. Okay, whatever and however that makes sense to you. So whether it is, photography, painting, drawing, even dance, sketching, working with clay, or jewelry making, whatever it may be, use that form of expression, of artistic expression, to release what's inside of you. Because that stagnant energy that's in your body could be the fact that you're not releasing. Okay, you're not releasing. It's not just not releasing like physically, right, through activity and stuff. It could be not releasing that creative expression. Okay, you need to let go of not just control, but you need to let go of war, of arguments, of turning everything into something toxic. Somebody looks at you and you're already snapping at them. Somebody says something and you took their tone the wrong way and suddenly you're angry. Somebody by mistake, like, made your order wrong when you ordered coffee, and suddenly your blood is boiling. You need to let go of that aggression. Okay, the aggression is what keeps you stagnant. And I know I said that you need to communicate, but you need to do it in a healthy manner. Okay? Because what most people fail to realize is that the thing that made them angry, that made them snap, isn't the thing that actually is what is bothering them deep down. Okay? Those things are just little steps that accumulated, but there's this underlying issue. So you need to know what is the underlying issue, the core of your anger. Okay, is it not being understood? Is it being neglected? Is it having resentment about some situation that happened in your childhood? What is it that truly is making you so angry? Because it's not the thing that made you snap. It's something else deep down that you have not healed yet. And they're saying that not healing that thing is making your body worse. So many illnesses occur, even things like cancer. For some people, it occurs because you're not releasing it. Whatever it is, you're not releasing something. And I'm not saying that things like cancer will always be connected to something that you're not releasing, but a lot of the times it can be, right? It can also be food, it can also be your environment, whatever it is. But releasing is healthy. And when it comes to men, so many men get strokes, right? Heart attacks and things like that, because they're not releasing their emotions. Their job keeps them stressed. Outside world keeps them stressed, and then they come home and their girlfriend or wife nags at them and doesn't at least give them some peace, and it creates more stress, and that just keeps piling day by day, right? So you need to release, vocalize it, cry, whatever you have to do, as long as it's healthy and it doesn't hurt you or anyone else. Find ways to deal with it. Games. You need to release games, and I don't mean having fun. I mean, for some it can be. Maybe you're constantly just playing video games instead of actually doing something serious that can benefit your future, right? For others, it could be when they're dating, playing games, and just not taking the relationship seriously, or not even dating for a serious reason. It's like you're playing games just because you want something from someone. If you're going to date, then do it because you're actually trying to find an actual long-term partner. Okay, but because then it's like you have to be a real asshole to think that you're going to date someone who literally thinks you want them as a partner, but then you're playing these games and maybe cheating on the side or something. And I'm talking to both guys and girls. Um, and then you end up wasting time of their life where they could have actually met someone that was long term, but it's like you wasted so much time, energy, like, and nothing came out of it. Okay, so stop playing games, especially with people's hearts. The worst thing you can do is awaken someone's love without the intention of loving them. And trust me, if you do that to the wrong person, someone who is tied spiritually with the divine and things like that, that shit is going to backfire on you so badly. Like so badly. Because you don't know who or what is protecting these people on the other side. Okay, so stop playing games. Masculine. So when I say releasing the masculine, this could mean not releasing as in letting go, ending, or deleting. It could mean releasing as in allowing it to come out. Okay, men have been feminized for so many years now. Their voice is more feminine. Their looks and body is more feminine. It's like they don't have the testosterone that they need inside their body due to maybe food, their upbringing, especially when mothers baby them for so long, being feminized in the idea that someone else needs to care for them. That's technically a personality trait that a woman has, right? Needing to be cared for and protected. And now suddenly men are like acting like that. You need to, especially for men, you need to release. Okay, let it surface. Start eating more, working out to turn that bulk into muscle. Start partaking in more masculine identities. Connect with your masculine divinity. For women, it's telling you to release, wipe away. Obviously, you're always going to have both male and female energies inside you, right? And I don't mean that as in gender-wise. I mean that in like energy. So for example, when a woman is in her masculine, that means she is on survival mode. She is the protector, the provider, everything. You need to release that. Find safe place. Maybe create your bedroom or your home in general, if you live alone, let's say, into a safe space, a sanctuary for your femininity to thrive. Meaning, no matter what sort of style you have, finding more feminine things to put in there. So whether you are into, the goth aesthetic, or a bubbly princess, or athletic, or whatever it is, still finding that feminine sort of vibe within your aesthetic, in your decorations, in your clothing choices, in how you carry yourself, right? Allowing yourself to feel strong but soft and fierce, right? Like a lioness. So it's not about being more manly and having control. It's about being fierce but feminine. Okay, because when you look at females in nature, they aren't like made of sugar and all sweet and kind. They too have a fierceness about them. So for men, that means digging up that masculine and becoming the masculine. And also remember that true masculinity isn't this fake red pill shit that people have been spewing out, right? Where you have to be macho, where you have to put down and degrade women because you're better and superior. That's not masculine. True masculine is being strong, but knowing how to be soft with others. It's about respect. It's about knowing the power that women have. Not because they're superior, but because they have a gift that the masculine doesn't. Just like the masculine has qualities that the woman doesn't. It's about respect. It's about being in your true identity, but when you come together, you complete each other. Some of you have to make peace with whoever broke your heart. Okay? You can't be looking for closure because sometimes you won't get the closure that will satisfy you. You have to make closure for yourself by understanding whatever this thing was and by acknowledging that it may not have been what you wanted it to be. You have to make peace with whatever this thing is. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself comfort. Give yourself time to grieve if you have to. Don't just pretend like everything's fine. Remember, communication is the key. Okay. Lemuria returns. Earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation. You need to release something that has been building inside of you. This could be like a project or something that you had in mind. This could be a collection of emotions, something you gathered for so long, or trauma that has been built up over time. Something is inside of you that needs to be released. If you see here, she's pregnant, right? She's touching her belly because she could give birth at any moment. Okay, so you need to release something inside of you. And because it's Lemuria, Lemuria is ancient. Lemuria was before Atlantis. Okay, so this is something that possibly stems from your childhood that needs to be released. You have the mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. So this is about releasing your true core identity, removing masks, and being who you truly are. Soul cage. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Yeah, so whatever this thing is that has been keeping you stagnant and your energy isn't flowing, it is a soul cage. It is a mental prison, even physical prison, not like environmental where you're actually in prison, but physical as in your body feels like it's trapped. Okay, so you need to release something in order to free yourself from this soul cage. And only you know what this thing is. You felt it for so long. It's telling you to create movement. This could be physical movement. This could be exercising the mind. Okay? When you, let's say, when you clean your house, you are cleansing your mind. When you are organizing things, you're cleansing and organizing your mind. It's like by physically putting things into place, you're doing that with your mind as well. Okay? It's very therapeutic. Ooh, drowning. It kind of feels connected with the soul cage. You have overwhelm, burnout, prioritization, breath, survival, emotional weight. So this is something that truly has been weighing you down. That's why this card came out first. Treat your body well. And especially with the position of how this woman is helping her, it really feels like she's trying to let go of the tension or release the tension. So something has been making you feel like you're drowning, like you are suffocating. Okay, is this a partner? Is this a friend group? Is this your own thinking and overthinking? Is this a job? Whatever this is for you, you need to start to work on it, quit it, remove it from yourself. But you have to do the work. Yeah, it's like it keeps telling you to keep moving, and I don't mean by just like working to move forward in life. I'm talking like physical movement. This could also be releasing moving, moving houses, right? Going somewhere else. Maybe the location environment that you have been living in doesn't suit you as you think it does. Even if you're sentimental about it, even if this is all you've known, it's like it's telling you, go travel. See what else is out there, because maybe you'll fall in love with this new place and your whole view will change. Boulder. Obstacle, choice, perspective, endurance, redirection, blockage. Yeah, it's like there's this huge blockage inside of you. And it's like you want to be free, but I don't know why you find it hard to actually make the decision. You have pebbles. So this is basically even the small things that accumulate over time that end up making it into something bigger. Okay, this is irritation, accumulation, discomfort, emotional buildup, and minor issues. It's like when you think about pebbles, right? You don't think much about them until you're barefoot and walking over them and then feeling the jagged edges and things, like even, there's this discomforting feeling about it. It's almost like walking on Legos, right? They're small, but yet they make such a big impact. You have map. So possibly releasing the idea of what you have planned out for you. Maybe that's the dream that you need to let go of. Because life has surprised you and possibly given you an alternative, a possible redirection. So you have to sort of redraw the map of your future. And this is why I hate having like, future 10-year plans or something, 15-year plans. It's like you have no idea what tomorrow will bring. It could be something so left field that you haven't seen coming, something so unpredictable that changes the course of your entire life, and then your 15-year plan has gone to shit. So, redesigning your plan, okay, letting go of the strategy that you had. Because when you are constantly in control and things often like put you off course, you tend to feel annoyed, irritated, and angry because you're not leaving room for surprises. Remember that expectation always leads to disappointment. Dagger, resourcefulness, readiness, survival, simplicity, hidden strength, action. So for some of you, you need to release the survival mode. The constant feeling of having to be on guard. Seasickness, imbalance, sensitivity, toxicity, cleansing, environmental tension. Yeah, so you need to let go of the imbalances. You need to start organizing and working on your life and only keeping what you feel will bring you the most peace. Okay, sometimes you need to feel discomfort in order to grow, right? In order to work on things. But once you heal, once you worked on it, you should have an environment where you feel peaceful and satisfied and content in. So I really hope that this reading has helped you, that it maybe reassured some of you or has given you the sign of something that, let's say, you thought about doing but was scared to do, and maybe I mentioned it here. So it could be a sign for you to go ahead and do that thing. Like, for example, if you always knew, like, I don't want to work here, maybe this is your sign to quit the job. Okay, so whether you look for something new while keeping this job currently just to have like a something to fall back on, or you just want to flat out quit and just see where life takes you. Whatever you feel, what your gut feeling is telling you, act on it. Okay, your intuition and your gut is linked to something higher than what your brain perceives and knows. Okay, so do what that instinct is telling you to do, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone or yourself. Okay, so I really hope that this reading has helped many of you. If you have enjoyed it, you can always like, comment, and subscribe in order to push it out so that someone may find it. Maybe they are in need of this message. And also to stay updated, right? And all the links for my personal readings and my socials and everything will be linked down below. I also have a swimwear shop if you're looking for swimwear that is a little more creative and not something mundane that you see in your everyday stores. And in my coffee shop you will find skulls with many different country flags on them. If you want to prepare for the World Cup and want to represent your country, you will find them there as well. Everything is linked below, and I will see you guys next time.